Yo guys, it's Habib Yusuf and I'm here today guys with a Q&A video as promised with my beautiful fiance.
Hey guys, it's your girl Maggie Mayhem.
And yeah, so of course what we did is we both posted on our Instagram stories that you guys should send us questions.
Yes.
And you guys delivered on that because there is so many questions to get to today. So we're gonna do as many as we can today and we're gonna be as honest as we can.
Yes.
Transparent as we can.
Yes.
And anything else?
Nope, but let's go.
Whilst courting, how did you and your fiance ensure that you didn't become idols to each other? We put God first, and we did that by, number one, fasting. She's gonna speak about this a lot in her testimony video that's gonna be out soon, so make sure to check her channel.
Check it out.
We did a lot of fasting. We did a lot of studying the word. Guys, when I say we did a lot of fasting, you won't get it, because not only did we fast from food, not only did we fast from social media at times, not only did we fast from certain other things, we fasted from each other quite a lot.
Yeah.
A week out of every single month, we would just not speak to each other.
Yeah.
7 entire days. So that just really gave us perspective on making sure God is at the center.
Yeah.
And so I'd say that's how we ensured. What would you say?
Yeah, same thing.
Okay.
I mean, we were doing the same thing.
Okay, first. Second question is, how did you meet? Facebook Messenger back in the day, the group chats?
Yeah.
First time in person, I believe, was at a house party that she had in 2016, 15.
I'm not sure the first time we met in person. I only remember the first time like I actually fully acknowledged him, which was like 2017 summer in the library. Like that's the first time I think I acknowledged him as, ooh, this guy is fine. But before that, I don't remember him. I don't remember seeing him. I don't remember interacting with him. I don't remember because Habib was not that cute. So I don't remember.
Lying. Anyway, how did you know you were ready? I'm assuming they're talking about to get married.
Oh, child, I thought I was ready at 20. Like I was telling him, I want to be married at 21. If you're not getting married to me at 21, then we got to break up.
And we did break up.
And we did break up.
We definitely broke up.
Now, when the ring is actually on the finger, I don't know. I'm now like, am I really ready? Am I really ready to spend the rest of my life with him?
You better
like,
be.
When people were asking me, how does it feel being engaged? It was scary.
I feel like the reality
of forever started to dawn on me. And like, I know some people have such a cute, oh my God, yay. I was like, oh my God, there's no going back, there's no going back to the back. So in terms of ready, I don't think you ever be ready. I
don't believe there's a ready.
Yeah.
I don't believe there's any such thing as ready. For me, we were celebrating our 6-year anniversary and I came back to Ireland, and so I was in my bedroom literally just praying, and I heard God tell me that it's time to get married. And keep in mind, I hadn't even turned 24 yet. I was so scared hearing it the first time that I kind of told God to shut up, if I'm being honest. Then God said it again. Still didn't believe it was God saying it, but the third time that I heard it, and this is in the same prayer session, I knew that it had to be God. So still don't feel ready, but I know we're ready because God would not call us to do something that we're not ready to do.
That's facts.
Or that he would not prepare us for. So yeah, I don't believe there's any such thing as ready. And I feel like the word ready has kind of stagnated our generation in the sense that we don't step until everything is perfect to step.
How did you know when she was the one for you?
I'm gonna be totally honest, up until the end of 2022, I didn't think she was. Me and Maggie started speaking in 2017. So from 2017 to 2021, me and Maggie used to break up.
All the time.
All the time. And when I say all the time, it's like within a year, maybe 7, 8. So because of all these breakups, in my mind, I was like, nah, this can't be the one, because if this is the one, why is there this much
contention?
Rubik's Cube. I really didn't believe she's the one. And the last time that I broke up with her, this is crazy to say, I was glad with myself because I was like, oof, okay, at least I know for sure, like, nah, this isn't a thing. And I sent you a message, to be fair. I sent her a message and I said that I don't see us having a future together at all.
Right.
And thank God that message is deleted from her phone because she can't hold it against me anymore. Wonder who deleted it, not me.
I didn't delete it.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Somehow, guys, and I believe it was God. Somehow, I ended up forgetting the passcode to my phone. Imagine. So he sent me that message around midnight. The next day, we've been going back and forth, paragraphs.
Somebody was sending paragraphs, so I was sending one lines.
Then I forget my passcode. I'm like, this can't be real. Guys, I'll tell you, I forgot my passcode. Like I did the whole, like I knew it so much that I even waited 3 hours. You know when you lock your phone for 3 hours, I said, you know what, until it was locked. So I had to go to Apple to reset it. And when they reset the whole phone. My phone hadn't updated. So for 3 days, the past 3 days, all the content, I remember I even went wireless the day before I was doing interviews. All of that stuff was gone. So the messages that I can now bring up in years, talking about, you didn't see a future with us, but here you are giving me a ring, gone. But I believe God was at work because, child, one thing about me, I'm gonna remind you, always.
Every day. So I really told her that I don't see a future with her. But what changed is, after that, we did not speak for
6 months.
Yeah, this one was like 6 months. For that 6 months, guys, I backslid, right? I came to London and me and Maggie ended up speaking, and that was the first time we'd spoken in 6 months. And Maggie had completely changed. Maggie was a complete new person. And as me and Maggie got speaking more and more, just even as friends, I'd seen that this Maggie that I knew now was completely different to the Maggie that I'd known 6 months ago, from the Maggie I knew from 2017. And so it's speaking to Maggie at that time that I knew, like, okay, I want this Maggie.
And listen, how did I know he was the one? God actually spoke to me about him being my husband in 2022, and he still broke up with me after that. So I just knew. Because my thing was always like, even if...
You're making me sound bad.
No, but it's the facts.
Yeah.
I always knew, and I always used to say, God, if you said it, you'll do it. How did you all handle going from breakup to rekindling your love again? Easy or hard?
Both.
Yeah.
What would you say?
Both. I'll say easy and hard because easy because like it's your person, like it's Habib. But hard because you have to learn how to let go of, as much as it's your person, as much as you know him, so it's easy to just kind of go back into the flow. It's hard because you also have to learn how to still know them, but also let go of old habits that might have changed. Old mindsets. So I would say that. Yeah,
really, because me and Maggie are best friends, right?
Besties.
Forever. We are best friends. And every time we break up and then start talking again, it's like nothing has changed.
Yeah.
Conversation will literally just start off from where it left off. But the tough thing is like, okay, in this 9 months that I haven't spoken to Maggie, for example, she's so different, and then I have to learn this new Maggie. Even though she's still my best friend, it's still learning your partner over and over again.
That's right.
But yeah.
How are you both able to remain celibate? I think first things first is that we both believe in waiting until marriage. We both had that ideology from the beginning.
We're in agreement, yeah.
Yes. So we were both in agreement from jump. Number 2 is that we set boundaries, realistic boundaries. Our boundaries over the years have changed. The last 2 years, our boundary changed to no kissing because, it was getting a bit slippery. So being realistically, what do you mean?
I wanted to say pause, but...
The first things first is being in agreement.
Absolutely.
Who's funnier between the two of you? Who's made you laugh on this video the most?
I'm gonna be honest. Maggie is funny, but she's so funny because she's not funny. Maggie will make jokes that aren't funny, but because it's so not funny, it becomes funny. So she makes me laugh. So I'll give her, she's funnier than me, but she's funnier than me because she's not funnier than me. But that makes her funnier than me.
You're not funny either.
No, I'm hilarious.
You're not funny, period.
I made you laugh yesterday on the tube.
Should I tell the joke that you made?
No.
Exactly.
But it made you laugh, yes or no?
Because I said you actually need to be saved. That's why I laughed. Like you need to be more sanctified. Favorite thing about each other? Habib's heart towards me, Sha. Because I know sometimes towards people he can be hard stoned, but towards me, such a sweet person. Just such a sweet. Don't be doing this at home. You don't like when I do. Yeah.
My favorite thing about Maggie is, and it's also my least favorite thing about her, when Maggie wants to do something, and she's heard it 1,000 times, she will do it. She sticks to herself. Like she sticks to what she says she's gonna do, but so much so to the point sometimes that it's detrimental, so much so to the point sometimes that it's unbelievable. It just depends on what day it is.
Advice for young couples who generally want a godly relationship but struggle. Everyone struggles.
True.
You pursue it consistently.
True.
Like, that's just the advice for anyone. It has nothing to do with gender. Surround yourself with a godly community. Know that you're going to struggle, but it's not your struggle that draws you away from God. It's struggle that pushes you towards Him.
And struggle is a good thing, because struggle is a sign that you're working towards the right thing. It's like, for example, if you want to do anything worth doing, if you want to make money, you have to work in some way. You have to build a skill set in some way to make money. Building a skill set comes with difficulty, but that difficulty brings reward on the other side. If you want to get fitter, you have to go to the gym, you have to run, you have to do whatever to get stronger, to get fitter. But that brings reward. So every struggle brings a reward. If you want to get closer to God, there will be some form of struggle because you have to seek God.
Yeah.
Seeking God, that struggle will bring a reward. So don't get angry at the struggle.
Amen, Pastor. How's wedding prep going?
I'm not prepping anything. She's prepping everything. I am doing my work and she's doing her work. Ain't that right?
Yeah, he's paying for the invoices. I am making sure the invoices are set up. Was it easy abstaining from intercourse, and what methods did you use to help abstain?
It's easy for us to abstain from intercourse. It's not easy for us to abstain from the other, me.
We're both virgins.
Yeah,
so
we're both virgins, so we just both know like, okay, that's off limits. But in terms of other things, it gets tough. Listen, we have to sleep in different beds. We have to sleep apart from each other. We can't be around each other past a certain time.
He won't come over to the house if he knows he's feeling hot.
Yeah, things like that, we just have to be so practical about. And I feel like you need to be so honest with yourself about how you are as a person.
Yeah. Advice for single women looking for their kingdom spouse. Be the woman that your kingdom spouse needs.
To elaborate on that, make it very clear. A lot of women go online and talk about what they want in a man, what a man has to be for them, what they're expecting. And it's great to expect, it's great to have a good idea of what you want. You have to think from a practical perspective, right? If you were the person that you want, why would you want you? So if, for example, you want a person who is in the world of sports, how are you going to support that person in the world of sports? Why would that person see value in you? And that's a question you have to ask yourself. And then in turn, you can build yourself to be that type of person that would be valuable to such a person.
Have your standards and stick to them. I'm tired of like girls saying they want a guy that's God-fearing and then somehow you're dating a guy that's not God-fearing.
Somehow you're dating a Muslim.
Somehow you're dating a guy that doesn't treat you right, but you say you're this, that. Like, my advice for kingdom women, get a kingdom spouse that's actually a kingdom spouse. Not a guy that says he's kingdom, but a guy that walks and lives kingdom. Amen.
Amen to
Amen.
that. If there's one takeaway that you could give them,
Yeah.
what would you say to them?
That understand that your relationship is different.
Okay.
So for example, this video is going to be for some people who maybe have had the on and off relationships and so on and so forth. That might not be your story. Doesn't mean that your story is not your story. We didn't see people that did on and off relationships. So we started thinking maybe ours can't work. But above all, seek God and seek direction for what he says and where he's taking you.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And to the young man, what I would say is follow God regardless of what your peers are doing.
Amen.
Don't feel that fear of missing out on talking to loads of girls, wasting time by being up at 3 a.m. because you're talking to 3 women. Genuinely, it is a waste of time. And not only is it a waste of time, I always say this, people who have time to talk to multiple women are jobless. Find something better to do with your time. So guys, it's been Habib Yusuf and
your girl Maggie Mayhem.
And we want to thank you for watching this video, guys.
Yes,
Maggie's testimony is going to be out very, very soon. So.
Yes. God bless you. Mwah!